Let's breathe together. Start with your posture on your back with your legs uncrossed. Maybe the sofa or the bed, the floor, or your recliner kicked back. You can also sit up straight in a chair with your sit bones planted and your feet firmly planted, toes forward. Lift your chest and tuck your chin gently back toward your neck, and you open the channels for the nerves and the breath to flow. Draw the breath in through both nostrils if you can. Let the nostrils do their job of warming and filtering, humidifying the air, and pull it down. Pull it down, your diaphragm drops and causes your belly to round. Gives your digestive organs a nice gentle massage. Continue pulling the air in, rounding across your rib cage around your back, and then up to the upper chest and around the back, so you round it up like a barrel, and then let the breath go and let it spill out. Let it spill out either through your nose or through your lips. Try rounding your lips and letting it spill out. See what works best for you, and then do it again. Fill to the top, rounding up like a barrel. Release and let it flow out, and let your body gently lengthen and flatten, and at the bottom your belly button back towards your spinal column. Good. A long, whole, complete body breath, rounded up like a barrel, and then flattened. Good. So step 1 is the breath. Step 2 is to let go of as much tension as you can. It really gets in the way. And if you start practicing and doing this every day, you'll get so that it's easier and easier. Your body loves it and acts like a dog waiting for a treat. Start with your scalp and let it tingle as you release any tension. Feel your scalp separate from your bony skull. Soft. Let the softness flow down to your ears, heavy, and across your forehead, soft, releasing wrinkles and the furrow in your brow. Flow it into your eyes, letting your eyelids go. Feeling your eyeballs in their sockets. Floating, nothing to see. And now into your cheeks, heavy and soft. And your nose and your lips. And your tongue. The tip of the tongue at the ridge behind the front teeth, and the rest of it spread out in your mouth. Touch your chin with your finger lightly, and let it be a reminder to release your jaw. Let it go slack, and let your chin go slack. Good. Now let all of that flow into your neck, and then let it flow down, out your shoulders and down to your fingers, into your chest, your heart, and your lungs, and all the organs and vessels of respiration and circulation. And continue flowing into the area of digestion and elimination, all the glands, and all the way down and divide and flow down each leg, the big muscles of the thighs, the knees, the calves, the ankles, the heel, and then the foot and out the toes. And if any tension has tried to creep back in, release it again and breathe. Breathe the long, conscious breath, rounding up like a barrel and releasing and flattening. Good. In your mind's eye, draws a big 0. And let that 0 occupy the space for your thoughts. Trace it if it helps. Your body relaxed, and now your thoughts at 0. Good. On the next in-breath, when you reach the top, take in 3 extra sniffs to fill the last bit of space. And then exhale out and let it flow out, maybe through rounded lips all the way to the bottom. And at the bottom, 3 puffs, letting go of the last bit. And then do this sniff and puff breath several times. Over time, you build your lung capacity, a really good thing. When you finish several breaths of the sniff and puff, cough a couple of times and really clear your lungs. Remembering that coughing is a friend. I listened yesterday and listened to a person describing depression and a suggestion for how to conquer it, claiming it was easy but took practice. And we're good at practice. So the definition of depression, when I looked it up, is a sadness and a hopelessness and a loss of interest in things that once brought pleasure. And it happens to everybody sometimes. Doesn't have to be persistent, but we all recognize it. And the suggestion was, first of all, breath. So we know that one. So continue the long breath, rounding up like a barrel and then flattening. And then another suggestion was to live in the here and the now. And so we have the question, where am I? And the answer is here. And what time is it? And the answer is now. And then we can't remember anything in the past that would make us sad, and we can't even remember what we were doing that we liked. We just know that we're right here, right now. You suggested that if you practice, you'll get really good at it and learn how to do it. So let's practice it today. He also made another suggestion that I thought you'd like. He said to also play with a pet, because pets live in the here and now. They do not have yesterday or tomorrow in their being. They just have right now. And that by playing with your pet, you can bring yourself into the here and now. Kind of cool, huh? Those of us who have pets or have had pets can recognize the truth in that. This morning, let's practice asking ourselves the question, where am I and what time is it? Let's use the finger tracing method to help keep us occupied. Placing your index finger at the base of the pinky finger on the other hand. Now ask the question, where am I? As you trace up to the top of the pinky finger. And at the top of the pinky finger, pause for a count of 2. And then answer the question as you slide down the pinky finger on the other side here. And at the bottom, pause. And then start the way up to the top. What time is it? Inhaling slowly to the top, and at the top, pausing for a 2 count and answering the question as you slide down the finger, answering the question now. Pause at the bottom, up the next finger. Where am I? Pause. 2 count. Slide down with the answer here. Finish the exhale and pause for 2. And then up you go, continuing to trace your way across your fingers, asking the question, where am I, and here, and what time is it, and answering now. And don't worry if you get confused about which question you're asking. Just ask a question. Just ask one of the two and trace across your hand and go all the way to the bottom of the thumb, and then trace your way back again. Where am I? As you breathe all the way to the top and complete the inhale, pause for a 2 count and slide down as you answer the question here. Complete the exhale, pause for 2, and then up the next finger with the question, what time is it? Complete the inhale, pause for 2, and then exhale down as you answer the question, and continue asking and answering questions. Full inhale, pause for 2. Full exhale, pause for 2. Good. We'll go for another 2 minutes. Good. Keep tracing your fingers with a full, complete whole body breath in and out. Pausing at the top of the inhale and pausing at the bottom of the exhale for a 2 count. Good. 1 more minute. And now a deep inhale and fill all the way to the top and pause for a 2 count. And then let the breath go and let it go all the way to the bottom and pause for a 2 count at the bottom. Good. And if you have a pet, play with your pet and enjoy the here and now. And may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a great day.